Howdy friends, my name's Jason. Welcome to my channel. So we're back out here on this pretty little Stillwater. The last time I was at this lake, it went like this. And guess what's not in my reel bag? I see spools. I don't see any reel. Full transparency, full disclosure, I fished yesterday at a lake over in central Washington near Ellensburg, and new lake for me. I never fished it before and got skunked. So to get that skunky taste out of my mouth, I'm fishing today, and I'm at a lake that has honestly kind of kicked my butt over the past couple years. So I'm hoping to turn that around today. Let's go fishing. So I am noticing, just as I was getting the pontoon, I am in my little pontoon today, one-man pontoon boat. As I was getting that set up, I'm seeing fish moving for sure. Multiple risers. There's one on cue. Not seeing any kind of obvious hatch or anything going off yet. But I think, per usual, to start searching for fish, we're gonna start with the indicator and a leech. Not a huge fish, but it's a fish. So, counterintuitively, I just paddled out here to the middle of the lake, just because I saw so many fish rising out here. We're over 30 feet deep here. And just threw a leech out. And there we go. Like I said, not a big fish, but he's feisty. Towing me around in circles here a little bit. There he is. Nice. Well, I'm back at the put-in, just taking a little break, stand up for a few minutes, get a little blood flow back in my feet. Slow day today so far, huh? It's just the one fish in the net, but how can you beat a day like this in November? Absolutely gorgeous, not too cold. Sure beats being at work. All right, so with the number of fish that are showing themselves at the surface here, it's borderline irresponsible for me not to target them up there. So I've taken off the indicator leader, taken off the bobber, and I'm going to tie a washing line. So again, loop to loop, fly line goes through the leader. Leader goes through the fly line. Pull it on through, good to go. This is a 9-foot 4X leader. Again, I don't like leader straighteners, just stretch it out with your hands, it'll straighten out just fine. So then I'm going to take a very scientific method of an arm's length of 4X tippet. Now dropped it, there it is. I'm going to tie that onto my leader using a triple surgeons. that's just an overhand knot. You bring it through once, twice, 3 times the charm. Moisten. Bring it all together. We're going to cut the top tag off. Remember, those don't go on the ground or in the lake. Throw them in your box. So there we go. Got a nice tag end. So I'm fishing 2 flies here. I'll show you what that looks like when I get it all tied up. Fab on the point. Nice buoyant fly. To a Dialback. This one's probably a size 12. And that just goes right back to my floating line. So that should hang this nymph just below the surface where all these fish seem to be feeding today. Let's see if it works. Nothing doing on the nymph rigs or fishing chironomids naked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my tapered 4X leader on there. I'm going to fish an indicator, but I'm going to stay shallow. So I'm going to just go ahead and use one of these Oros inline indicators. These are really cool. If you don't have a need for a slip bobber setup, then these guys are the ticket. There's no doubt. That was a bite. Oh, missed it. Come back for it. There we go. Looks like, yep, took the leech. So I just tied on a new color. First cast. And got a taker. What the heck is going on there? So as you will have seen, GoPro froze, which is awesome. Love that. It's like my favorite thing. Well, I think it's about time that I start heading back. I'm going to kick back over to the truck and may as well fish it back, right? So I took the bobber off. And I'm just slow trolling that leech as I head back to the parking lot. All right. Your little rainbow. We'll call that the bonus fish of the day. There he goes. Well, this lake is still kicking my butt. 3 in the net. That's not too shabby. Definitely not a failure. Should have had 5 or as many as 6. They're still surfacing all over the place. I've yet to get into anything big in this lake. Caught up some decent cutthroat last winter here, but I know there's big fish in here. I just can't get into them. Thanks again so much for checking out my channel. Please consider subscribing, and hitting that like button makes me feel good. Until next time, tight lines.